there, friends. Nibs again. Out in the garage doing a little bit of goofing around tonight, and I got another fun one for you guys. I think this is going to be kind of interesting. If you watch my channel at all, you would have saw I did a the science channel a couple maybe a week ago, and in that one, what I wanted to find out was, and I didn't play around with those until I actually was on camera, so it was as much a shock for you guys as it was for me, shooting small rifle and small pistol primer spent ones, fired ones, out of my 177 caliber air rifles and air pistols. I actually did a pistol and a rifle, and they shot surprisingly well. They were not like accurate as a real pellet or anything, but I was able to hit the bullseye every time. And they had enough power to penetrate an aluminum can, so they're definitely plinking worth ammo. But what I wanted to do tonight is show you guys. I experimented with this one a little bit off camera already, but what we're going to do today is I actually have large pistol primers, which are the same diameter as a large rifle primer, just a little bit. They're a tiny bit shorter as far as the cup height on the small pistol primers, or large pistol primers. So I assume a large rifle primer would do the same. I just don't have any of those currently decapped right now, and I didn't feel like resizing a bunch of rifle brass to get them. But what I did was decapped a bunch of 45 ACP brass, and you saw the cover picture. I have a bunch of 45 ACP large pistol primers out here, and we're going to go ahead and try it in a rifle and in a pistol. And I did try these ahead of time. I did a little bit of chronograph testing with them, and I was really kind of shocked at the numbers I got there. So I have what I've done testing with these is this El Gamo, which is in desperate need of a seal, but it actually is shooting pretty good, very accurate, with a 13 grain lead pellet. This is shooting right at around 300 feet per second, and with these small or large pistol primers, which are weighing in at 4 grains, this one actually ran 622 feet per second. So this is almost over twice as much as far as speed goes on the Gamo, and even faster. I'm shooting my Crosman model 1322 multi-pump, and I think I was pumping it at 4 pumps, and I had with the 13 grain pellet I had a speed of 393 feet per second, and with the 4 grain primer projectile I actually had 662 feet per second. So just smoking fast. Let's go ahead and play around with these and see what they'll do. I do have a shoot and see down across the garage here, and these are a little bit fiddly to get into this gun. It's not as hard to get them into the, but you want to make sure they stay standing up as you push them in there. So I did find that if it does flip, then it'll just go flying where I still hit the target box, but it didn't give me a really good shot. You hear that little piece? That's the what you call it, the anvil inside the primer flying around after it comes out of the barrel. I did try a few of these with ones that didn't have the anvil in them still, and they did not fly very good. So it definitely relies on that little bit of extra weight to give you a little bit of stability, I think. Ooh, I hit just at the top of the bowl there. Let me do one more with this, and then we'll try the rifle. I don't want to make this one too awful long. I just want to do a quickie for you guys and let you guys see just crazy stuff that I think of out here. as I said before, when I was doing the small rifle primers, I would definitely not recommend using a live primer. These are all spent primers that I decapped out of used 45 ACP brass here. So not sure. I couldn't tell if that, it looked like it hit in the same spot as the first one. Yeah, it did. Okay. All right. So let's do a couple shots. And honestly, these actually fit the bore of a 22 caliber air rifle a lot better than the 170 or the smalls did. They fit really almost snugly in the bore there. I still keep it sideways just so it won't fall out, but because it is a little bit loose still. But tried to find a couple of them in the target box there just to see if I'm actually engaging the rifling or not, but I haven't been able to track one down in there yet. They're embedding themselves pretty deeply into the blue jean material that I have in there, so I'll have to pull that all apart. So, you know, it's not going to win any shooting awards or anything, but I'm able to hit the target and definitely be minute of tin can, and they have enough power to fully penetrate through a tin can. So, oop, that one went a little high. I'll do one more here. Still getting, I put some oil. I just got this rifle and the seal was really bad in it. And I oiled it and got it. It actually came up and started functioning. It wasn't doing anything really. I mean, it would fire, but it really wouldn't push anything out. There we go, that's better. I suspect it has a leather seal and it probably was just all dry and not making any seal, but I put some oil in there, and so it's dieseling pretty good anyway. That's where I was getting it. But like this gun, you can actually decock it. It doesn't have a safety. So, but anyway, there's my presentation for the science channel for tonight. A lot of fun. These things are smoking fast coming out of these 22s. They're, you know, a third of the weight of a normal, even a lightweight 22 caliber pellet. So totally, totally a bunch of fun and free ammunition. They are a brass cup, so I don't believe it would do any damage to at least a steel barrel. Some of the older Crosman and Benjamin 22s air rifles have brass barrels, so I wouldn't recommend shooting out of those, but there we go, that's a better one. But if you got a nice steel barrel, I don't think it's going to do any harm at all to it. But you notice I'm using the clunker and junker and not one of my my high dollar springers or something like that. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. Check out my Amazon storefront link down below. Any shopping you do in there, after you click on that link, it'll help out the channel quite a bit. Won't cost you any more. So anyway, have a great day.